Absolute silence out here this morning. Sun will be up soon. It'll get hot. Gonna get a little nugget hunting this morning. Gonna use the gold monster. Really liking that gold monster. We're on a Roadrunner claim this morning. Not gonna say exactly where. Some people recognize the area. Sure is nice out this morning. This area has a lot of volcanic material overlaid by this stuff. You can see a lot of highly mineralized stuff here. Soil is very red. And we're going to venture down here, this area here, and hunt. Ocotillo, one of my favorite plants in the desert. Gets a beautiful red flower on it. Basically just nothing more than sticks with thorns on them. So before it gets hot, we're going to get down here and hunt. This is a very interesting area we're going to hunt today. You can see the sedimentary rock in layers. Appears to have been an old lake bottom or something similar. Like I said, I'm not a geologist, so most of my stuff on this is best guess, but it looks to me like this was at one time definitely underwater. This stone is made up of silt and mud and gravels. Perhaps it was a river, part of a river bottom, or just a floodplain. And overlaying this stuff is the metamorphic material that I've talked about in several of my videos that indicates gold in this area. You can clearly see it here. There's some green stone right there, and you got some ironstone in here, got quartz, got pegmatites mixed in, a little bit of schist here and there. Just a real mix of all the stuff you look for at San Domingo plasters for gold. And there's some more of that sedimentary stuff. You can see it comes apart in flakes. And overlaying it are these gravels that are gold bearing. And once you learn to look for what to look for out here, it's really a big help. Yeah, we're gonna get after this before it gets too hot. Alrighty, today we're set up at 9 clicks. We're hunting in deep. I've got the volume up pretty high simply because I'm not using headphones today, so that y'all can hear what's going on if I actually get over a target or two. And I'm in these settings because it's, again, I think these manual settings, 9 and 10 clicks, are a little bit hotter than the Auto 1, which I hunt in a lot in really highly mineralized ground. So I'll use it when I can. If I can't keep the machine stable, then I'll switch back into Auto 1 in many cases. I don't like to go too low on the sensitivity because you lose a lot of depth as you go back. And it's not a fair trade-off in my opinion. I'd rather use Auto and be able to get the better depth and lessen the instability by turning the gain or the sensitivity, whichever you want to call it, back too far. I mean, sure, you can get it real stable, but you also lose a lot of depth and sensitivity to small targets. So this is where we're going to hunt today. Here I go. Alright, first target. This one's jumping around a little bit. I'm thinking a very good possibility it's a shotgun pellet. Got it first scoop here. Also be a hot rock. Sometimes they'll do that. This area's got a lot of hot rocks. It takes a little bit of work to keep the machine balanced properly. Yeah, it's going to be a hot rock. Came out in the first handful of rock. My guess is either going to be this red one, and that's the one it is. These little nodules are filled with iron. Sounds just like a target. Sometimes the machine even gets a little bit full and jumps around. That's part of what we do here. There's a lot of hot rocks and trash in the ground you got to sort through to get to a nugget. And here we go, back at it. Yeah, we're over another potential target here. And when I say it's going left or right, I mean the top bar on the detector here, and you can watch it move. That's hard to... This one's going both left and right. Right typically indicates a non-ferrous target, and left would be ferrous. This one's going both ways. A lot of times hot rocks will do that, and also some of the little alloyed lead BBs from shotgun shells that we dig out here. And I'm guessing this one's just going to be a hot rock, so I'm just going to dig it up. I just wanted to show it on the VDI meter there. I really don't go by the meter, and I dig all targets because I get fooled every now and then, and I'd rather look at it myself. This whole area in here got worked pretty hard by the old timers, and there's evidence they were here all over. I mean, not just the tailings piles. Right here where we're standing, this whole point is pretty much nothing but tailings piles. They sure worked this hard. There's more of that sedimentary rock we were looking at earlier, a bigger hill of it. That's going to be over on somebody else's claim after we get over the top of that hill, so I can't even go over there. But this whole little point right here is nothing but tailings. It's stripped right down to the top of the mudstone, if that's what you want to call it. Sedimentary material. But here's evidence the old timers were here, or at least not too old timers. It's an old sardine can with a roll top. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. Yeah, I better quit chattering and get back to hunting gold. Well, I've had to switch back to auto 1. That's the first time the center right here blacks out. That's where I was. I've had to come up to right here to be able to hunt here. And I'm going to show you the difference in why. I'm going to go back to where I was, and we're going to try to maintain a ground balance here. And remember, I tell you to move around with it. You're sampling the ground, you're not just doing one spot. Okay, it's pretty stable right now, right? But as I move around, it's really difficult to keep it stable. Okay. Hear all that extra noise? I would be forever pumping this thing trying to keep it stable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up here into auto 1. Listen to the difference, my friends. Okay, we're moving around. We got the machine stable again. And I've eliminated most of that extra noise you were hearing. A little bit here, quick balance, and you can actually move along. As long as you move slow, you can hunt this area efficiently. Still a lot of noise here. Now I came here for a reason. This area is very, very, very mineralized and hot, meaning the soil changes so often in such a short throw between different zones of mineralization and different rocks mixed in here, different types of hot rocks, cold rocks. It's a real nightmare to work with almost any detector. This little beast will do it, and I really enjoy using it in areas like this, because a lot of them haven't been pounded as hard because people get impatient and can't handle all this extra noise and they walk off. We're going to see if we can get a nugget out of here today. Alright, I got a halfway decent signal right here. And we're going to see what we got. Still down there a ways. We're right on bedrock here. I think you can see it right over here. Solid bedrock all around us. There's very little dirt on top. That's why I got the 5-inch coil on. And I think this is going to end up just being hot soil, hot bedrock, which there's a lot of it right here. You can see solid bedrock. That's what it is. We'll try to ground balance it out just for grins. How about that? Now you're not going to be able to ground balance out a target with this machine. Even if you get it almost gone when you come back over the hole, it's going to give you a signal. For some reason, that one was going both ways on the top graph. That's why I say I dig all targets. I want to see it for myself. Yeah, move along. Alrighty, we got one here that's sounds real good. All to the right. I'm going to call this one either lead or gold. Let's dig it up. Okay, we're going to dig this thing up. Right here. Still in there. Right on top of the bedrock here. Darn machine. In this little crack right here. Okay. Yeah, we got it out of the hole. That's always a good start. Okay, got her in the scoop. I don't know. Maybe I remove a little bit so you can see what's going on here. Darn thing's hard to keep upright sometimes. In my hand. In my hand still. Now it's sounding like a BB a little bit, I guess. In my hand. Yeah, it's a nugget right here. Right, I think. Yep. I don't know if you can see it very well. Right there. Little bitty nugget. Kind of hard to see with the shadows and stuff. Nice little nugget. laying right there, top of that bedrock. Yes, sirree. Beats digging BBs. I've already dug about 15 of those. Just keep it up. Yeah, right here we got 2 targets in one spot, within a foot of each other or so. We're hunting right next to tailings piles from the old timers. Now these are old ones. Most of the fine material has long ago washed away here. So we're doing what I call crumb chasing. I'm looking for little bits of gold they might have left. I'm going to set this camera down, try to stay out of the sun with it. Kind of a pain in the butt right now. We got a target right here, and we got another one over here. They sound about the same. This one sounds like it might be a tad bigger. Both of them are showing iffy on the meter, like I said, which I normally don't pay a whole lot of attention to. I'll dig this one up first. Just, again, they're right. That's bedrock there, folks. That's why I'm using this small coil. Okay, we got this one. Move this camera just a little bit for you there. I think you can see it. You can hear it, I hope. Okay. Still in the scoop. In my hand now. I don't see any of the dreaded hot rocks. Huh. Still in there. Uh-oh. So it hit my hand. Yep. Ah, darn BB. Okay, I don't know if you can see that rolling around in there. These things are all over the desert out here, drive a man nuts. Yep, sound just like a little nugget. Okay, well, that makes a good chance that this other one is going to be also a BB. Oh, we'll dig it anyway. Right in here. A lot of times you get them first scoop. That's not a real good sign because it could mean it was right on the surface. Just another darn BB, but we got it. Let's see what we got. In my hand. In the scoop. Now I do this hand scoop thing simply because it's a lot easier and faster than trying to drag out a pinpointer for these little pieces. And I mean, those BBs show up on the pinpointer and stuff, but it's a pain in the butt. You just do this quick and easy. Still in there. Yep, felt it hit my hand. Nope, no I didn't. It must have been a rock that hit my hand. Yep. Okay, there we go. Not a BB. Right there. Little bitty piece of gold. Right here. Little flat. I guess you'd call it a flake. Not much more than a flake. Pop it in the mouth here. Maybe you can see it better. They clean up pretty good. There you go. Little gold nugget. That's 2. And about a couple dozen BBs. Having fun. Alrighty, another nice sounding target. Right in the edge of a tailings pile. I moved a little rock away. I thought it was going to be a hot rock, but it wasn't. First scoop. Okay. In my hand. Yeah, I think I see lead in there. Right there. Yep. Chunk of lead. Yeah. It is what it is, folks. Gotta do the good with the bad, I guess. They need to make a machine that finds only gold. Wouldn't that be nice? Here we go again. And we got a target right in the bedrock here. Oops. Gotta get rebalanced here. See how that balances right up? Okay, it's right about, where was it? Oop. Get rebalanced. There we go. You hear it right there. It's down in the rock, it looks like. Okay. Still there. This stuff comes out in sheets. Yeah. Small, I hope I didn't lose whatever the heck it is. Uh-oh. We're going to have to relocate it now. Have to get rebalanced. Stuff's really noisy. Still down in there in that noisy ground. Now I'm having difficulty with the ground as well. Try to get rebalanced here. Okay. Okay, I can still hear it there. Oh, darn bushes. Let's see if we can get it in a scoop. Sorry about the shadows, it's getting on a late morning. Been here a while. Dug a lot of BBs, a couple little pieces of tin, and a couple nuggets. Hoping Huh. There it is. I'm having a heck of a time with this bush over here. Okay, according to my last check, it's somewhere right up in here now, so I've moved it. Just can't seem to get a hold of it. Ho ho, I caught it. Okay. In my hand now. Back in the scoop. Yeah, there it is. It's a nugget. Another little flat one. This one's a little bigger than the other two. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I'm going to have to put it on my finger. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a little nugget on the end of my finger. Oh! That was a little nugget on the end of my finger. Yeah, geez. Now I got to find it again. I think it's right here. Good Lord. That's what not to do. I think I got it again. Okay, we'll try this one more time. There it is. You can see it in the dirt there. It's a little flat. I guess you'd call it a flake. Right there in my hand. Right there. That's 3. Not a bad day. Safely in my jar. Up the hole. And we move along. Well, I really don't know if you're going to be able to see this one. There's a little bitty piece of gold right there on the coil. Kind of pointed, kind of fooled me. I dug it out of the edge of this hole right here. I thought it was going to be another BB because I've dug a whole bunch of them right here now. Probably about, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them. But turned out to be that nice little piece of gold. I think we're up to 4 now. Well, here's my gold for the day. We're all done. I'm pooped. I worked hard for those. And before folks start thinking that this gold hunting's so easy, here's what else I dug today. Yeah, that's all trash. BBs, bullets, shell casings, a rivet off somebody's britches, screw. You name it, I dug it. Here's my gold again. And, whew, that sun's bright. I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm plumb tuckered out. I worked hard for that little bit of gold. I think I'll go home and see if there's a baseball game on or something. Whew. I'm pretty pooped out today. But I got gold. It's fun. And I can shoot her out.